Video resizing images in Photoshop. Video resizing images in Photoshop. Resize images. Image size. How to resize any image in Photoshop. You have to open Resize images and you have to choose number 1, image and then image size, and do any of the following to modify the image preview. To change the size of the preview window, drag a corner of the image size dialog box and resize it. And to view a different area of the images, drag within the preview. And to change the preview magnification, control click if you use Windows and or command click if you use Mac OS. And in the preview image, to increase magnification, alt click if you use Windows and option click if you use Mac OS. And to reduce the magnification, after clicking to percentage of magnification briefly appears near the bottom of the preview image. Step number 3. To change the unit of measurement for the pixel dimension, click the triangle next to dimensions and choose from the menu. And step number 4. To maintain the original ratio of width to height measurement, make sure that the constrain proportions option is enabled, and if you want to scale the width and height independently of each other, click the constrain proportions icon to unlink them. Note and be careful please. You can change the unit of measurement for width and height by choosing from the menu to the right of the width and height text boxes, by the way. And step number 5. Do any of the following now. Change the image size or resolution and allow the total number of pixels to adjust proportionality. Make sure that Resample is selected, and if necessary, choose an interpolation method from the Resample menu. And to change the image size or resolution without changing the total number of pixels in the image, deselect Resample. And step number 6. Optional from the Fit to menu, choose a preset to resize the image. Then choose Auto Resolution to resize the image for a specific printing output. And in the Auto Resolution dialog box, specify the screen value and select a quality, and you can change the unit of measurement by choosing from the menu to the right of the screen text box. And step number 7. Enter values for width and height to enter values in a different unit of measurement, and then choose from the menus next to the width and height text boxes. And the new image file, by the way, the new image file size appears at the top of the image size dialog box, and with old file size in parentheses. And step number 8. To change the resolution, enter a new value, and optionally you can also choose a different unit of measurement. And step number 9. If your image has layers with styles applied to them, select Scale Styles from the gear icon to scale the effects in the resized image. And this option, by the way, is available only if you selected the Constrain Proportion option. And step number 10. When you finish setting option, click OK. And to restore the initial values displayed in the image size dialog box, either choose original size from the Fit to menu, or hold down and Alt if you use Windows, or Option if you use Mac operating system, and click Reset. Resampling options in Photoshop. We have many options here now. Resampling option in Photoshop. We have many options here, and I will explain every option, each one separately. We have option number 1, automatic. Automatic is meaning in Photoshop chooses the resampling method based on the document type and whether the document is scaling up or down. And second option, preserve details enlargement. When this method is chosen, a noise reduction Slider becomes available for smoothing out noise as you upscale the image. And option number 3, Bicabic smoother enlargement. A good method, by the way, for enlarging images based on Bicabic interpolation, but designed to produce smoother results. Option number 4, Bicabic sharper reduction. Bicabic sharper reduction. A good method, by the way, for reducing the size of an image based on Bicabic interpolation with enhanced sharpening. This method, by the way, maintains the detail in a resampled image, and if Bicabic sharper over sharpness some areas of an image, try using Bicabic. Option number 5, Bicabic smoother gradients. A slower but more precise method based on examination of the values of surrounding pixels and using more complex calculations, and Bicabic produces smoother tonal gradations than nearest neighbor or planar. Number 6, nearest neighbor. Hard edges. A fast but less precise method that replicates the pixels in an image. This method, by the way, preserves hard edges and produces a smaller file. In illustration containing edges that are not anti-aliased. However, this method can produce jagged effects, and which become apparent when you distort or scale an image or perform multiple manipulations on a selection. Number 7, bilinear, a method that adds pixels by averaging the color values of surrounding pixels. It produces median quality results.